What's poppin', people? Welcome back to the Ancient Magus Bride. In the last episode, we got into a bit of a touchy subject with age gap relationships, but you guys assured me in the comments that it'll be okay. I trust that you guys would recommend me some crazy shit, so hopefully this is good. Oh my gosh, she's getting carried in the mouth.
How did I even get here, though?
Yeah, she got kidnapped at the end of the last episode.
I remember Elias was telling me about the dragons.
And then they just happened to show up and swoop in.
Incidentally, they're on the verge of extinction, just like us mages.
Iceland's such a beautiful country. I think I talked about it last time with GeoGuessr, but I really like Iceland. It's so pretty.
It's remote and scarcely inhabited here, which makes it a perfect hiding space.
If it's a remote hiding space, why do you still have your face covered? Oh my god, huge. Well, clearly it doesn't want you dead, because it definitely could have killed you if it wanted it to.
His boneheaded talent makes Elias arrogant. He hasn't changed much, not that I'm surprised.
Oh, you're familiar with Elias. You got twin tails? But he's kind of pretty. Hold on. You might have to kidnap me. Oh, all land before time looking ass. They're kind of cute.
Let her go now.
Oh, it just spits her into the water. Can she swim? Oh, do we know if she can swim? Oh shit. Oh, she's about to drown.
Does she plan to just keep sinking?
She doesn't know how to swim, dog. You gotta rescue her. Does she plan to keep sinking? Is crazy. Elias snap her out of it?
A guest who smells of a mage.
Yeah, it's a different dragon. Oh no, it's a Triceratops?
His entire body is like a forest of moss.
The Torterra. Battle Pokemon.
Apologies for the rough handling. You are in the land of dragons, dearest daughter of Thorn.
Bro, why is he so fine?
Well,
oh my god. I developed Stockholm Syndrome immediately.
When are you going to stop hiding in your apprentice's shadows? Thorn? Or no? Should I call you Ainsworth?
He's just hiding in their pool with her, so he can like manifest in her shadow.
It's been 300 years and you still haven't stopped toying with people. You should be ashamed, Echoes.
Okay, so he's a trickster.
Ainsworth.
Echoes?
Don't
Echoes?
shame me while you let your apprentice freeze to death.
Can we talk about what they just did just there? Elias, unconcerned with Chisei being freezing and almost drowning, kind of just went immediately to verbally attacking Echoes. What kind of caretaker are you, dog? What was that about trust and family in like the previous episode? Like,
Oh, you know me. I can't help but enjoy watching a little brat pretend he's all grown up.
Die.
Despite
his appearance, he's a mischievous relic, even more ancient than me, so be careful around him.
Going from the previous episode where everyone was warning Chisei about Elias to having Elias warn Chisei about somebody is really funny.
Oh, great. I can only imagine they're making a fuss yet again. Yes, it's true, food has been scarce this year. A number of dragons have been traveling.
So they're just gonna go talk.
Chisei, would you mind playing with the hatchlings for me?
Hatchlings, yeah. Clearly, just left to play with them. Have fun babysitting. Like, enjoy your responsibility. She didn't ask to be here either. Like, she just got captured, taken here, and now she has to just watch over the hatchlings. That's kind of crazy. You gonna touch it? Oh, is it deteriorating?
Although,
You have not seen a dragon before.
How do you tell? Is it just because she's not scared of it? Is that why?
You might prefer to watch over the chicks instead of me.
It's almost Uncle Nevin's time, you know.
To die?
That he's turning into a tree. It should happen pretty soon. Yay!
Turning into a tree? Oh my god, he is gonna die. Is that like a tombstone? So what you tell the hatchlings while they're kids?
so return. That means
you die. Yes, Chisei. On the off chance that it is like you get turned into a tree, that's kind of nice, right? Like you're giving back to the earth kind of thing. You know, like with like green burials, because like what is it? Like burying like humans like in our world is like terrible for the environment, right? Like the embalming fluid gets like soaked into the earth and it's just like really bad. It like contaminates shit, but green burials like work to like kind of reduce that a little bit. This is just like fully contributing back to the earth if you just like turned into a tree, which is kind of nice.
Same thing is gonna happen to us whenever we die. We'll turn into trees and moss and boulders too. Yay!
I guess if you turn into a boulder, you're not that useful.
Dragons do not fear death the way you humans do.
I was gonna say, yeah, it doesn't seem like they care about dying. Like the hatchlings almost seemed happy to die at some point, but it's probably just a thing that's like part of the cycle. Death is gonna be treated really interesting here, actually. I'm actually really excited to see how they treat this.
We live our lives to the fullest, so we will never be left with regrets.
Yeah, it's kind of I guess when you like live so long, it's like you've done everything you need to do and then you can just move on. I think death is treated like that in human societies because so many people don't get to reach their full potential, right? What's that one quote? It's like, if you want to know where the richest place on earth is, go to like a graveyard or a cemetery, because it's like where all people's hopes and dreams come to die.
Doesn't it hurt?
You are a kind-hearted child. Dragons understand certain truths.
Chise asking if it hurts here is also super interesting because she at one point was ready to die, right? Like at one point, Chise was going to take her own life. So asking if death hurts is just based on her like own personal experiences with death. I almost feel like based on like the trauma that Chise does have, for her to be fully healed from it, she probably needs to adopt this outlook on death. Right? Like this is probably contributing to her healing process. Once she's not afraid to die, she has realized how much she has to live for, or maybe it's the opposite. I don't know.
What has been given to us is the same gift that has been given to all who live on this planet.
So it's almost like they see like life as like a neutral, whether it's good or bad, right? But getting to experience both is almost like what life is about, which is really interesting because if you think it like, I have a problem with like gamifying everything, but if you think of life as like an achievement system, and you can only get the good achievements in life, you're not necessarily living a fulfillful life, right? Like you'd want to get everything to like kind of 100% life.
Even for a dragon, this age belongs to the next generation.
Oh, I genuinely think this just changed my, like this 2 minutes of scene has changed my entire outlook on how I view life. That's so crazy. I'm gonna have to take a break after this episode, just like think in the shower or something. Oh my God.
You have no reason to grieve for me.
No, I'm not grieving. I'm just...
Curious? Seeking more? Oh, the memories. This is when she was ready to take her own. It's gotta hit so different when you're in this mindset, or like knowing that you're in this mindset at one point.
Unacceptable. The living should never envy the dead.
Oh my God, can you see her memories?
A disrespectful thing to do to a human. I apologize.
Yeah, that's a little invasive.
Alas, I do not have the strength to fly any longer. However, I can show you the sky I see in my memories.
Aw, he can show her what it's like to fly. And then it's like he's reliving it for the first time. Because you can just see what she feels, right? Oh, it's like he's holding her. I wonder if this is like a relatively new experience for him, right? Or it's just like a reminder. Like it's a reminder of what it feels like to fly for the first time. Or I don't know how many humans Nevin interacts with, but if he only interacts with Lindell, who flies on dragons all the time, this wouldn't hit the same. This is changing Chise's perspective on life too. It was a mutual beneficial experience for the two of them. Not to like ruin this scene at all, but like how far do we get integrating this into our own culture? It's one thing if Chise can just live vicariously through Nevin, but like what if we could like introduce tech to like share memories or induce memories of other people so that you can have what it feels like? Because like you don't actually have to experience the thing, right? Like you just have to know what experiencing the thing feels like. I feel like this might get a little too far, but that'd be kind of cool if we could do that.
It seems Nevin is having his final dream.
Oh, he's gonna pass after this.
She will certainly be a great help to him, but a sleigh beggy's power is overwhelming, and quite often causes injury to its wielder.
Yeah, there's sleigh beggy again. Still don't know what that means.
Hold back as of yet.
Is it not your job to teach the poor girl how to do that?
I was gonna say, as her like, she's your apprentice, dog. Like that's definitely your job.
There are countless people who'd love to have a sleigh beggy. The rumors these days are not terribly encouraging.
This went from Elias dragging Lindell at the start of the episode to Lindell getting his licks back in on Elias.
Bird is in your name, is it not? In order to live, you must also soar under this sky.
It's a metaphor.
Must fly to live?
Yeah, you gotta like spread your wings and make your life your own or something or other.
I am grateful. Because you were here, my last moments were spent in flight.
Yeah, you gave him one. No, you did. You gave him one last good memory that he didn't have. Oh, and there he goes. Don't worry, Chisa, you did a good thing.
You will be in need of a wand someday.
You gonna break one off a branch?
Make a staff out of my branches.
I know I talked about GeoGuessr last time, and I'm not good at the game, right? Like, but I do have a little bit of knowledge in it. The way that this tree is drawn, I don't know how common it is in Iceland. I don't know if I could tell you what tree it is either. It's a tree, right? Like, it kind of just looks like a standard tree. But I think these type of trees specifically, I've seen in like Northeast United States and like Asia. I don't know how common it is for these trees to grow in Iceland. Maybe they grow in the UK. I have no idea.
As Nevin said, we'll return for a branch to use for your wand once it's time for you to have one.
I hope she comes back to here
Our
to get
business
it.
here, we should head back home.
Really? You can't leave us so soon.
Brother, you
I'm
kidnapped
still
her.
surprised.
I don't think you could say when she could leave it not.
I'm not sad. No. He was only a stranger who happened to show me some kindness.
Oh, he was more than that. Come on.
My head is... it's spinning. Is it because of the flight?
No, it definitely isn't. Oh my gosh, she's passing
I know
out?
what he said.
Oh, she passed out.
Can't help but be a little envious, though.
I think that makes sense for her to pass out there, right? I don't know. It's kind of weird to see herself in the character, but she was definitely overstimulated and exhausted from like experiencing all that positive emotion. I definitely get that. I feel that's so hard. I'm glad she cried at the end though. Like, I'm really glad that we get to watch her feel pain and not just have her like heal immediately like she's some isekai protagonist. Like, as wholesome and good and heartwarming that scene was, she would have felt pain from it because it's not what she felt in her own life. And to see something that beautiful probably affected her. I wouldn't really say I'm like an empath or anything. And if anything, I'd say I actually struggle to feel what other people are feeling at times. But I'm really finding it hit home like what Chise feels. I feel like I can relate to it a lot. Hello, did I just hear a cat? Everything must have a beginning. I swear I just heard a cat meow. Was that my cat? Yeah, no, that's definitely a cat. You know, that's coming from the show. I thought it was my cat for some reason.
Silly question, of course it's true. Since you have so many, you think you can spare an extra one for me?
I don't like where this scene's going.
We're on the train to our next honeymoon destination. Come in.
What kind of train takes you off Iceland?
This is not a train meant for human travel.
Oh, it's a cat.
It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
It's a talking
Hello,
cat.
Sir
Oh, we're in the cat
That's
world.
surprising for a cat on its first or second life.
Oh, he's just gonna crawl in her lap. Why does he kind of look like the cat from Ghost Stories? He's a little bit lighter.
Something. The more lives we live, the wiser and cleverer we become.
Does that mean you get like
Even use the
9
concept of
unique lives or
consciousness.
9 like resets from when you die? So I think that's how humans mean it, right? Like if you like your cat dies, it just comes back to life 9 times. Not like it's like reborn again or something. Oh, give me a cat village. If I see a cat girl, I might tweak. The cat girls are one tiny step below white women. Given how this cat is though, it's probably gonna be like all real cats and not like human cat hybrids. Damn it. It's all real cats. Still good. Not what I was hoping for. Oh, they're so cute.
I'm not gonna scratch up your bride, so you relax and put me down,
I'm gonna
please.
scratch up your bride. Oh, here comes all the cat
All the way to
puns.
the end.
So where's this king of cats?
She's standing directly to your right.
Of course, it's an orange cat.
To meet you, dear Mage.
Wow, with the
You do
heterochromia.
appear- You're not what
Look at
I
those
expected
eyes. They're so
either.
well
I
drawn.
thought you'd be more eccentric, considering you chose to pair bond with such a cranky so-called gentleman.
Die.
Not again.
I'm relieved you.
I hope he has like that bit with everyone. Oh, that really got me. That was really funny.
Though to be honest, it is rather nasty. I hope you'll help.
That's
I like
why
that she's
I've
like
come.
sitting like a cat would too. Like her tail is tucked over her paws at the front. Like
There, miss. Who are you?
human.
Elias? I live in this house.
Oh, everyone disappeared. Oh, what's the play here, Chise? Do you play along? Like clearly Elias doesn't want to be seen by this person. I think that tells you that they're not to be trusted, whether he recognizes her or not. The cats are still here. Huh. How do you handle this situation if you're Chise? Do you just play along? Do you just like pretend everyone is not actually here?
My adorable owner. I've looked after her since she was a baby, so she's basically like my own child.
Oh, the turns have tabled.
I hate children. Even without magic, they're far too good at perceiving the essence of a being.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad he hates children, so he won't be trying to have children with Chise at the very least. We can assure that. Also, Elias really just doesn't like telling Chise anything before they go anywhere. He could have mentioned that this would happen on the train, but
it didn't matter where we ran. It didn't matter where we hid. We were captured, and our lives were soon snuffed out.
Can you imagine the first time he tried to kill? Oh my God, they hung them. The first time they tried to kill a cat, he butchered them too.
Each generation of kings pays a price. We sacrifice several of our lives in order to hold the still existing corruption at bay.
So it's almost a burden to be king. It's so funny to me that Elias just like goes off on his own, leaves Chise to learn the world herself. But I guess it's all about getting life experiences, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my God. Dude, she was always getting captured.
Matthew, I'm fine.
Here.
Aww.
Pretty.
There are loads of flowers blooming out by the garden.
She's sick. She's got bedridden vibes.
And I better not catch you knitting socks or coats instead of resting this time.
How much energy does knitting actually take? Surely you're not burning your stamina just by knitting. She's probably bored as shit too.
My punishment for taking his love for granted and for doing nothing to stop him.
Who are you?
I was gonna say, why are you telling her though?
You could say this corruption's core.
Oh, she is the corruption.
But wait, I still don't know what's going on yet.
So let's say clear the corruption? Or did she say die for us?
Chise. Chise.
And she's awake. Oh, I saved her again.
I'm aware I've yet to have you study any formal spell crafting, but I believe you can do it.
What if I can't? Will he be disappointed in me?
That's interesting that she said that and like not like, do I want to do this? Does seeking Elias's approval way higher than living for herself and what she wants to do? I feel like this is so interesting because I feel like in that situation, you're like, is this what I want to do? Do I think I can do that? Right? Like not, do I think I can do that? Like, will he be happy? I thought we were getting with the last scene in the last episode of Chise flying with the dragon. I thought we were getting Chise kind of understanding what she wants out of life more and like seeing if she can like make decisions on her own and understand and grow from where she is. But like this kind of feels like she's still in the same area, you know?
If you really think I can do it, Elias, I'll do it.
I don't think it's a complete wash though. Like I feel like she's starting to get an idea of what she wants and she's just not there yet.
This is a mantle purified with mountain snowmelt.
She also asked for a second life, right? Are we assuming that the one in the trench coat and the one in the red hood are the same person? This is just her two lives? Because they've made a big deal about cats having multiple lives so far.
As much as I wish it were otherwise, she'll be the perfect assistant for this task.
Of course I am.
She's so smug. Oh, the cats are chasing it. That's really funny.
The wind clears away any and everything. Meat, bone, why even trees and boulders, we weather it all away.
More censoring. Just bare fairy ass on my screen.
My essence is shadow after all. I'm not compatible.
Elias isn't completely all powerful. He's just very good at the things he's good at. I feel like they're throwing subtle hints at us. Like they've thrown subtle hints at us the whole time that Chise is more powerful than like she's meant to believe she is. But she's probably more powerful than even we expect as a viewer.
There is already a key placed in the lock that holds you. All you need to do is open it.
Yeah, I think Elias is like trying to give her the tools to live for herself and is giving her like a bigger push at the start, but I imagine she's gonna try and grow into this role.
Tell me, Elias, do you love the world?
Good question. He's gonna say no. Does he want to live in a world that he can love?
Good question.
He doesn't even know. That's crazy. Also, kind of understand. Hello? I didn't realize Slay Beggy meant Jesus Christ. She can just walk on water? Or is it shallow? It looks like she's walking on water. Nah, she's fully walking on water here. Are we not going to question it at all? Oh, I like how the light represents itself on the water. This is crazy. She's just fully just out here.
Why would a person who had love ask for death?
Cause pain usually. She said she took for granted his love. She sacrificed him for another life.
This is it. They must be extinguished.
Oh my god.
I'd appreciate.
Can you walk on water too?
Greetings, Renfred.
Renfred?
I'm surprised that you remembered my name, Elias.
Why should just be knowing everybody?
Don't listen to him, sweetie. He's a liar.
You know, if the fairy's taking Elias aside, then he's probably bad.
You offer honeyed promises and half-truths to this unfortunate child when you purchase for no other reason than to satisfy your own curiosity.
Okay, but that's not inherently that bad of a reason.
Have you told her death is coming? How soon she'll die?
No, he is not. She looks scared.
I'm going to die?
No, death is like the one thing that like hits her, dude. She like shuts down when she hears death. Christ. That's just the end of the episode too. Oh, this is the first like real cliffhanger of the series so far. Okay, I don't think Renfred's lying, but he obviously has ulterior motives, right? Like he's framed to be the villain here. Well, he's like trying to make it out that Elias is the villain, which is usually what villains do. So I'm pretty sure he's got ulterior motives. I need Chise to trust herself in the next episode. Understand that you are powerful. You don't need Elias's help here to get out of this situation. I want to see you get out of it on your own. You can walk on water. You made a crystal forest last episode. You can get yourself out of this. I really enjoyed the pacing of the show so far, though. I'm really these 2 episodes were much better than how I felt about the first. Like, I definitely want to keep continuing watching this show. This is good. It's really good at not giving us too much in these early episodes, but still keeping me interested. And I feel like we're moving quick through worlds, right? Like we've kind of haven't had a multi-episode arc. We kind of just had like individual episodes for each storyline so far. This is like the first one that's kind of gone on for 2 episodes. I don't know. I want to see where we go with this though. Super hyped. We're going to continue watching, so I hope you guys all enjoy.